Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today we'll be working on this coffee themed inspired tumbler. I'm going to skip the step where I glittered this cup. To accomplish this look, you're going to use Macchiato from Peachy Olive Glitters. I do have a discount code with Peachy, that is Mitten10. I will link that in the description box as well if you'd like to use that. And at this point, I just have 2 coats of epoxy on this cup. So I epoxied till smooth. And then I'm going to go in with my striping assistant tool. This is from the Amy's Make Everything. I've told you guys before, I use this a ton on a daily basis. And I just use it to make sure all of my lines, whether I'm doing vinyl or if I'm doing striping, just to make sure that they're all completely straight. And it's a huge time saver. So that's what I just did there. I'm gonna go in, mark off my line, and then I'm gonna clean up the bottom rim and the top rim to make sure it's ready for my next coat of epoxy. So if you don't already have this white backed vinyl, you're gonna have to use either a water slide or print this on printable vinyl. Or you could use maybe a lighter color glitter and then do a water slide with this print. This is from Brittany Frost. I will be linking the original digital content on this as opposed to the white backed vinyl. So if you don't have this, just be prepared that you're going to have to use a little bit of an alternative route to get this look. But ultimately it would be kind of the same concept. So anyways, we're going to apply the vinyl with the hinge method using the striping that I put on there with my marker as kind of a guide to make sure that's straight. So once that's applied, I'm just going to make sure everything is nice and smooth, and then we're going to go around and kind of do some damage control and try to get it as seamless as possible. So you're going to see me here flipping this vinyl back and forth. I'm just trying to see where these images are going to fall so I can cut around them to make sure it's the most seamless pattern as I can possibly get. And then once I've got all of that worked out where we're not going to have any overlaps, you're going to see that I'm going into the top and the bottom of this vinyl and making sure that I'm cutting out any, like little slivers of the coffee images, things like that, so it doesn't show just little specks of cut off images. All right, so now that we've got the pattern pretty much perfectly seamless on my bottom half of my cup here, I'm gonna go directly in with my vinyl work. I'm using the textured gold vinyl that you guys always see me use. It doesn't show any lines from the vinyl underneath it. So I don't need to worry about going in with another coat of epoxy before I'm putting this specific vinyl down. If you're using a metallic or holographic or something like that, you're going to want to go in with a coat of epoxy, or make sure that you are putting this striping directly above the vinyl instead of right over top of it, because anything that is metallic, that will definitely show. But if you're using some sort of a textured, it does cover the vinyl edges. And I did forget to mention the sizing of the striping. This one is 11.5 width by 0.10 height. Okay, so now that that's all taken care of, I'm gonna go in with this decal. This is a digital design from the Made by Manny and Mel.com website. This was printed on white ink as well. So if you don't have this decal already printed out, same thing as the vinyl, you're going to have to find an alternative to this. So you could use maybe a bleach spot and print this out on water slide, or you can use the printable vinyl stickers. I can't think of what they're called. Oh my gosh. Anyways, so we're gonna go in and put that down with the hinge method, and then here is the part where I had an idea to kind of spruce up some of these little heart suckers that are in the bottom of the vinyl portion. And I'm mixing about a 50-50 ratio of Mod Podge with Swak from the newest Peachy palette. And in hindsight, I probably would have either applied this with UV resin and the glitter mixed into the UV resin and cured it that way, or maybe tack it method and apply that to the hearts and hit it with your heat gun and then just rub this glitter on. It's a very ultra fine glitter, so it does lay down well, but the Mod Podge that I put down with it it feels like there's more glitter clumped in some areas and less in others. It's just not consistent. It didn't have a consistent look, so I wasn't thrilled with the end result. It still looked pretty, but if you look at it closely, it's not my favorite thing because it's not a consistent coverage. So just be forewarned, if you're using this technique in any sort of a situation, that I would definitely either recommend the Aleene's Tack It method or the UV resin method. So as soon as I finished applying this glitter to the little suckers at the bottom, I hit it with my heat gun for about 30 seconds. It dried pretty quickly. And then I just went through with one final coat of epoxy and this was done. Let me know what you guys thought in the comments. Don't forget to give this a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. If you would like to see more content from me next week, make sure you hit that bell button so you get notified for all of my new content. If you'd like to join my makers group on Facebook, I will link that in the description box as well. And I will see you guys next weekend.